think the prosecution is building up to their big bang. A lot of times it's the same rule for the prosecutor is media. If it bleeds, it leads. They did they called two witnesses before calling their main witness. And Cassie Ventura. So they took their time, but they're definitely getting into the heart of the matter right now with Cassie Ventura on the stand.
Yeah, I know that she's on the stand. I've been reading some of the latest updates. This is federal court, which is why you're seeing these depictions. No cameras allowed in the courtroom, so we're getting it through second sources here as to what is happening in that testimony. But Joseph, it seems as though Cassie is starting, at least for the government, as their star witness, to lay the crumbs as to the criminal charges that he's accused of being forced into these sexual relationships, not being able, essentially being held a hostage in these so-called freak-offs that he would have. I know that the juries are incredibly important. 8 men, 4 women. That is something that may be telling to some. What does it say to you as a defense attorney as we stay and start right now?
So in terms of the jury makeup, you never know. Sometimes you can have an all-female jury, and they'll be very good to the defense in a rape case where a man is charged of raping multiple women. Sometimes men can be protective of women. You never really know. But here, you're absolutely right. Cassie Ventura is getting into the heart of the matter here, establishing the government's case of years of abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, extortion, forced sexual acts. Really all the dirty laundry is starting to come out for the government's case.
There had been talk of potentially Mark Garagos, a seasoned defense attorney, joining the Combs team and potentially being his defense attorney. But his daughter seems to be part of that team, Tenny Garagos. What do you make of that? And what kind of, not star power, but legal power does Combs have right now in his defense team?
So his defense team consists mainly of Mark Agnifilo, who is running the show, so to speak, and Tenny Garagos is really the main person in the courtroom right now. Tenny Garagos, I think, is very talented, very smart, a very good attorney. Mark Agnifilo has a lot of experience has done this for years. Really, the case that you're seeing right now that the government is presenting is a blueprint that they first developed in the Nexium case, if you could think back to I think 2018, 2019 when that started. And Mark Agnifilo and Tenny Garagos were the defense attorneys for that. So I think you'll see they'll take what they learned from that trial and they'll be applying it to this trial.
How hard is it once the defense comes up to tear down, if you will, or to break down the testimony of a star witness like Cassie in cross-examination? Because you almost have to be, you got to be careful, right, not to go too hard on a victim?
Definitely. So here, she's not only their star witness and a victim. The jury has seen videos of her being viciously attacked by Combs in the famous or infamous hallway, hotel hallway video. And she's not only a very sympathetic witness, she's also 8.5 months pregnant. So there's caution written all over this. I think you just really have to stick to the facts and let the jury know that, listen, I know that this victim or this witness is sympathetic, but we're going to bring out the facts nonetheless. And it's delicate, but a good defense attorney can do that.
All right. Well, Joseph, we'll wait and see exactly how that cross-examination goes. A lot of people have been waiting for a long time to hear Cassie's version of events here as she takes a stand right now under oath. We appreciate the insight.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on to what has been an incredibly rainy day.